when I say these words. You've got 30 seconds to notice your thoughts when I say these words. Suicide, trauma, young people. Hands up if anyone noticed their thoughts. You can keep your hands up if those thoughts were distressing or worrying. Okay. So we just did the first lesson. The first lesson on how to deal with difficult thoughts. And that is, first of all, to notice them. Not to run away from them, or to fight them, or to distract yourself from them. It's very non-intuitive to try to run away. But the first lesson is, first of all, to notice them, and to notice that they are distressing, and that they might even cause some sort of anxiety. Now, my name is Dov. There might be a possibility that I'll have a few minutes extra than anyone else, and the reason for that is I was told to speak very slow because of my heavy Israeli accent. It's a very special dialect of Israeli accent. So yeah, I was trained as a clinical social worker in Israel, from psychosis right all the way to addictive behaviors and everything else in between. And one of the things that I particularly liked working with was young people. I came to Manchester 2 years ago, and within 2 weeks, I was on the streets of Salford and Prestwich working with our children, our young people. And they told me and showed me what their type of behavior was. And a lot of it has addictive and drug-orientated behavior. But they have a voice, and they want to talk about it, and they want to get help for it. And sometimes they feel that there is no one listening. This week, I met with a wide range of young people of our community. When I say a wide range, I mean there were Haredi boys and girls, Hasidic boys and girls, modern Orthodox boys and girls that are not affiliated, they were from schools like Benos, Jewish Day, Yavne, King David, Manchester High, what's it called? Yeah, not very wonderful, very college. And we sat together and we discussed, and I listened to them and I wanted to know what they wanted to say. And they have a message for you tonight. But before I could give you their message, I was sitting at Shabbos lunch today, and a young girl called Pearl Jacobs mentioned to me a little about today's parashah. And she mentioned that Moshe Rabbeinu was not mentioned in the parashah. And he was not mentioned in the parashah because at one point in the past he'd said to God, I want you to strike my name from the Torah. And I want you to strike my name from the Torah because unless you forgive the children of Israel. And that was all done and dusted, and God forgave the children of Israel, and everything was fine. But his name was still struck from this parashah to show how powerful words are. How powerful words are, the words that we say to ourselves and the words that we say to others. Most of what I'm saying tonight, you don't have to take any notes. It's part of an emergency package that an organisation I started called Heads Up has. You can go into schools and communities, and we have workshops, and we have handouts on how to speak to children, good for teachers, for parents, and so on. If anyone needs that from a particular school, they can speak to me afterwards. So, I'm going to tell you about the voices of the young people, and I'm going to do a little bit about trauma and acute stress reaction, how to talk to children about death, 4 skills training that you'll get right now, and I'll tell you some about other workshops that I can do for you. The voices of the young people. I met with these people, and this is what they have to say to you.
Brain health and mental fitness is everywhere, disguised within
innocence, robbed.
Enough is enough.
Face reality.
We need change.
Wake up.
End the stigma.
We need help.
Strong feelings, difficulties, and trauma are all part of human experience.
Voices should be heard.
Time to act.
Anxiety is not a weakness.
I feel isolated.
Powerless.
I am enough.
These children, these young people are not schizophrenic, they're not bipolar, and not suffering from severe depression. Some of them are doing very well at school. They're doing excellent academically. We must recognize that human condition has this kind of thing. Oh, my screen's been off. Okay. All right. Trauma and acute stress reaction, it's very important we understand this so that we understand what is pathological and what is not. When there's an acute, stressful event that occurs, okay, this can be what happened in the last few weeks. It can be terrorist attacks, it can be fires, it can be even burglaries in the middle of the night. That is a pretty traumatic attack, especially if the burglar is still in the room. So what actually happens is that there's a number of things that the body and mind does when it's under an acute attack. It thinks it's going to die, basically. And if there's one thing that the brain is designed to do, and only one thing, you know, everything else is for this one thing, and that's to keep us alive. The brain's only interested in keeping us alive. Everything it does, and all the connections with relationships with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, spirituality, anything that we do is all about the end of the day what we do while we're alive. You can't do any of that in the day. So that's the number one function of the brain. So when it thinks it's going to die, it goes into all sorts of defense motions. And some of these motions are on the board just now. But when it comes to seeing our young people, our children that are going through acute stress, these are some of the things that might happen. They might have problems with their sleep, they might have changes in their mood, they might feel angry, they might withdraw into their room, they might be on their phones more, they might be on the internet more, they might be doing all sorts of different behaviours than they normally be doing. The message I want to get through to you right now is that this is not pathological. They are not ill. They're having a natural reaction. Okay? Those thoughts that you had at the beginning when I started to talk, if you can multiply that by 1,000, and you've got all these kind of wasps and bees thoughts going on in your head, the energy has to go somewhere. And so that's what they do. They do all humans, not just young people. Okay? So, what can we do about it? Well, we have to get back to routine. Okay? Now, this is good for teachers. We get back to routine. Want to get them back in class. But that doesn't mean that you can't be empathetic to your students in the class or to your children at home. And yes, they have to get up, go to school, do whatever needs to be done. But if there's any deadlines for exams the next morning or whatever, yes, it can be put off. Yes, you can have a discussion in class rather than just totally ignoring it. You have to be flexible. Okay, so another important thing to notice is that it's not pathological if it goes on for a number of days. Okay? If this starts to carry on for a few weeks, then it's worthwhile taking note of. Okay? The NHS has something called watchful waiting, which means that after the first few days, which is perfectly normal, still going on, still having nightmares, still having anger, still having a lot of stuff going on, then you have to be careful, you have to watch, make sure that things are not getting out of hand, and continue to be sympathetic and empathetic and have a listening ear and be open to them. But if it starts to go on after a month, then it's getting some sort of more chronic condition. But all I want to talk to you about is the first week. And if it happens in the first week, there is no pathological problem. How do we talk to children about death? Something that we were not necessarily spoke to about, we're not taught. And it's very important because one of the things that we need to do is that we need to be very truthful. Especially in this day and age of the information age. You tell a young child a story, and 5 minutes later he's told his friend that story that you told him. And his friend will say, well, wait a minute, that's not what I was told. Okay? At that moment, you've lost their trust. You've made them feel much more threatened than safe. Now, if I say that the brain is only interested in one thing, staying alive, that means being safe, then you just added to their stress. Okay, now, being truthful doesn't mean going into detail. Okay, you have to have age-appropriate truth. All right? Pesach. So, you have to know who you're talking to. All right? And be appropriate to them. So being truthful is extremely important. Not to go into long-winded stories when you're talking to young people. It doesn't matter. Anyone under stress. Because they can't take in all that information. All right? One thing that happens when our emotional brain hijacks our thinking brain is that we can't necessarily understand everything that's being said. Okay, we're not very good at problem solving, and this goes for adults too, and any other calculations that we need to make. So we have short, precise answers is the best. Listen very carefully. A young person in particular, you've got to understand young people in general, and I'm talking about adolescents, they're going through biological, neurological, and psychological changes. Right? Biological, we know all the hormones and the whole thing, and we're talking about regular young adolescents. Okay, but we've got to understand that their brain is being pruned. It's like a garden that's being pruned of millions and millions of neurons. So you can imagine, there's some stuff going on there, right? Apart from the psychological changes that are going on in the family, trying to create independence for themselves and separation from their parents. You have to tread this very carefully. And you might not necessarily understand everything that is going on. But the important thing is that you give them listening ear. Discuss with them. Don't be afraid to discuss with them. Have a discussion with them. Ask them questions. And if you don't know the answer, I mean, you've got to understand that children expect us to be all-powerful. But it's important that they understand that we're not. So it's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay to say, I don't know, and I'm trying to find out for you, and I know, I'll come back. That's also okay. Ask what they need and what they want is very important. And most important, and this is for teachers and this is for parents or educators, to make sure that they get the message that you are available for them. Right, we're going into 4 skills, which means that you have to work and not just listen. And the number 1 skill is about, you can understand for skills that to do with nephesh, to do with the psyche. Okay, psyche works in a lot of symbolism. Okay, it's not about lectures, and it's not about, academics. So sometimes, and I get this when I'm being taught it, sometimes it gets a little bit hairy-fairy, right? Hippy-dippy stuff, and I'm not quite sure, is this actually having an effect or not having an effect? So what I'm going to talk to you about are scientifically evidence-based techniques. And the first one, which is the most important one in my mind, is to do directly with the vagus nerve. Very, very important cranial nerve. It's the number 10 cranial nerve. Comes out of the brain, goes into the body. Very interesting thing about this nerve, apart from being the longest nerve, there's more than one of them, but apart from being the longest nerve in the body, in the nervous system, a nerve is like an electronic, so it goes from A to B. Okay? So this nerve goes from A to B to C to E in a number of places. And particular places that are connected with safety or danger. So it goes to the throat, it goes to the heart, it goes to the lungs, it goes to the gut. We have a brain in our gut. We have gut feelings. Now you know that there actually is a brain in the gut that has gut feelings, and separated from the brain in the head. This nerve, you can actually turn down the emergency system that goes off when you're in acute stress. Okay, in acute stress, the whole emergency system goes into function. Fight or flight, if anyone's heard of it, and if you've got nowhere to go, and we don't have anywhere to go, we're sitting at home, that energy has to come out somewhere, and that comes out of people's moods and behaviours. But if you want to turn that off, or at least have a possibility of turning that off, this is what you do, okay? So we're all going to do it together, and it's a breathing exercise. The breathing exercise is going to be using your stomach, and the stomach goes out and then like this. Okay? If you want to lie on the floor and put a book on it, you can practice using that muscle because we don't use it much. Okay, so it comes out when we're breathing in, and in when we're breathing out. We're going to breathe in through our nose, and we're going to breathe out through our mouths. Okay, there's a whole Kabbalistic part in that. I'm not going to go into that. Okay, so we're going to hold it in our lungs for 2 seconds and out for 5. So in for 3, I'm going to lift my hand like this. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through your nose, big deep breath. Hold it for 2 seconds and out for 5. And when you're blowing out, I want you to blow out as if you're blowing bubbles. You know that thing you used to blow bubbles? So you make a little constriction in your mouth and you make a noise. That back pressure is going to be connected to that nerve. Okay? If you want to know more about it, you can read A Healthy Heart Is Not Meant to Know, and you can read more about it later. Alright, so everybody breathing in through the nose. In, 2, 3, hold, 2, out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, in through the nose, hold, and out through the mouth. 2 times more. In, hold, and out. Last time, in, hold, and out. And just marinate a little bit in that oxygen, and you might feel it. Okay, 3 more quick ones. These are called somatic. When we're feeling in shock, we lose the sense of our body. So we put our right hand under our left armpit, our left hand on our shoulder, and just hold it. Okay, and you can hold it there for a few minutes. Alright? That's the second one. The third one is sit in a comfortable place. You're going to use your senses, because the only time you can use your senses is right now. You can't use them in a minute or in 2 minutes. It brings you right into your body and right into the present moment. Just look around the room and pick out 4 things that you can see and name them. So I can see the light, screen, chair, and shoe. Okay? Pick out 3 things that you can hear: projector, people talking, footsteps. 2 things that I can feel: microphone, and my shoes. You do that slower, it brings your mind right out of your head and into your body. Okay, and the final one, and with that I'll close, is that we put one hand on our head, on our forehead, and the second hand on our, it's like a heart. Okay? And you keep it there for a few minutes. And then you take the forehead one off and put it on the tummy, keep the other one there, and do that for a few minutes. These 4 exercises will pull you out of that acute stress, hysterical situation, and into a much more controlled situation. Okay, so just that one. Okay, I'll leave you that.